Photo of all this modern technology. Have you guys had Malcolm already? Not yet. Apparently he's the one. Sorry. I'm not sure how much I'm padlock-lipped about this stuff, but I know that she is not able to be with her ex-fiancé because she doesn't want to give him zombieism. And she's a young woman in her mid-20s meeting people and is struggling with trying not to go in other directions, I think. That's true. You know what? I don't know. I'm grilling Diane and Rob. When I went into the writers' room last week to be introduced to the staff, I was so rude. I pretty much ignored everybody and just scurried around the sides, trying to see as much as I could on those whiteboards that they have, because I'm dying to know. I don't know a lot. They're giving us some of the information, but they're withholding things in a way that's actually really useful, so you don't get too ahead of yourself in the performance.
What about Liv Reed's character?
Pardon me?
What drew you to the character?
I think initially I really like that she's this sort of sarcastic, somewhat pessimistic character that has room to grow because she finds a sense of purpose in the pilot. You can see that she's not going to be a one-note character, but I don't often get to play that end of the range. I often play the sort of light, bubbly, and or very dramatic. But to be able to play kind of snarky characters, a lot of fun for me. I didn't realise initially that I was going to be able to take on the characteristics of each person. So when I eat a brain, not only do I see the memories of what happened to that person before they died, but I also inherit some of the characteristics. And for example, in the first episode, I pick up kleptomania and I pick up Romanian, and for an actor, that's our dream, is to be able to wear these different hats each week and find a whole different skill set. I'm nervous about how far they're going to push it. I'm scared they're going to try to make me some, I don't know, acrobat or something, and I'm going to make a terrible fool of myself. We'll see. I think that both things happen. Liv, she was a medical student and she had this really bright future and her heart set on marrying this person, and once that stuff disappeared and she had to refine herself, when she realised that she could do it in bringing justice for these victims and in identifying who their killers were, that gives her the procedural element that week to week gives her a sense of purpose. But I also think in her nature she's the ethical zombie. She's kind of a cross between Buffy and Angel in that she's the heroine, but she's also struggling with this affliction, so to speak. And so I think that, the ethical kind of her moral dilemmas, trying to keep it from her family, those are the things that will keep her charged, I think, throughout the season. Flame to Beers, he's bad news. I get a bad feeling about that one. I think it might just be David Anders who plays a villain constantly. But yeah, he is very much the other end of the spectrum. He's the one who is able to manipulate his newfound powers and do things to benefit himself and people he wants to. So Liv is kind of the social, responsible zombie, and I think that having both those two is going to be an interesting dynamic, and seeing where they collide and where their strengths and weaknesses are.
Play the bubbly character, the bubbly character in the past, because it seems that's what it used to be like.
I think she matures. She's not. She may have been a little simplistic and naive in her views before she became a zombie. And I think while she's very sarcastic now and she's going to move away from that, I think that the growth that's happened and her understanding and empathy for people from other walks of life and people who aren't type A personalities means that she's probably not heading back towards being anything too light and fluffy, I would say.
Great, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Nice to meet you.